Hi, I know it's Wednesday. I already have a joke up for the day. I woke up a weepy feeling. The last 3, 4 days have been very busy and a lot of frustration here and there. Some fun, a lot of frustration. Friday, I drove up to Modesto, 7-hour drive. And it was something else. Dealing with hotels and things which I rarely deal with stuff like that. Dealing with people, dealing with thinking I lost my car, dealing with an incredible long ride back home and an hour drive that lasted over 2.5 hours because of the traffic. Some of you British people out there, I've seen, when you complain about traffic and there's like 4 or 5 or 6 cars on the road, you would friggin' have a heart attack on a crowded California highway. Stop and go, stop and go. From 0 miles an hour to 30 miles an hour to 0 miles an hour to 50 miles an hour, all of a sudden to 2 miles an hour. That'll really wear you out, really big time. And then yesterday, I attended a taping of a game show as a contestant, a possible contestant, let me put it that way. And that was downtown LA again. That was an hour and a half drive to get there. But like 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Oh, it was actually a 2-hour drive. That's right. Traffic. In my life growing up, if I went from the traffic that I knew as a kid to the traffic here today, I would have died. I would have been so overwhelmed, I would have died. And I'm just lonely. I'm really lonely. And I got back yesterday. My son was in a bad mood. I don't know if I have anything to do with it or not. Usually when he's off, sometimes I'll come over or, hang out with the kids or with Spencer or something. And it makes it easier for Brian on his day off. But I wasn't around. I don't know if that pissed him off or Spencer was misbehaving. He's got the week off from school. But I picked up some little treats at the thing I went to yesterday, and I wanted to give them to Brian so that they could be doled out for snacks or dessert or something. And he actually closed the blind so Spencer wouldn't see me. Spencer was screaming and crying how he wanted a hug. Will that work with me? Can I run around in a store screaming and crying like a toddler wanting a hug? If it works, I'm going to go do it, because I sure could use a real hug. I don't have any friends. I have acquaintances in Missouri and Iowa. The one in Missouri, it's only when she wants to get a hold of Brian and can't, she'll call me and ask if Brian's at home today. The one in Iowa, we've been friends for 54 years. But I can't call her all the time. She's got a lot of friends and she's got a life. I don't have a life. Yeah, there's things I want to do. They're fun things, but could be money makers. Like writing kids' books. I have another one in mind of what Malcolm the Moose is going to get into. And he gets into some doozies. Kind of like me. He's unsure of himself. Kind of like me. Although Malcolm seems to be able to have somebody to talk to. Because they know he's a good-hearted person. I'd like to say kind of like me. My only friend that is not related to me is Nick, who's my son's age. He runs the improv school in Redlands. Nicest guy you ever want to meet. Open mic night tonight. I might go if I feel better and stop crying. I could tell the tale of my journey this weekend and make it funny. I could do that. I don't know. It depends. In about 4 or 5 hours, I might take a nap. And in 4 or 5 hours, I'll have to make the decision whether I'm going to open mic night or not. Because then I'll have to kind of internally prepare. I've been thinking a lot lately about how fragile life is and how short life is compared to things in the universe. What do I have to show for it? Can I leave it a little bit better than I came into it? There might be people that kind of miss you from time to time, but I like to at least make some kind of impact, even if it's a small one, like music or something creative, something, or telling someone, don't be scared. You've got things to contribute to this world. You have to live with yourself. When everything else is gone, you have to live with yourself. Can you? And I wonder, why I'm a loner. I always have been. So I don't have throngs of friends and people that'll miss me or even think anything of me. And that sounds pretty selfish in my opinion, but I think most of us have those kind of thoughts. And the older you get, the more you have those kind of thoughts. And in a way, it's good I don't have a bunch of friends and clubs and things like that, because it would impact people's lives. They'd be real sad. This way, no one's going to be sad. Yeah. I don't know what to say. And most people say, well, don't say anything. We're tired of hearing you. That's how I feel that I am. I'm a burden. I'm a pain in the butt. I'm stupid and naive. And I have to be told literally things. I don't pick up on social cues. I have no one to even give a virtual, not a virtual, but a real hug. Even someone to tease me in person. Yeah. I'm sorry this is a downer. But I'm not a vlogger that everything's roses and smells like roses and tastes like cherries. I mean, I've been real. And I've been real for, God, I don't know, 17 years now? 2006? You do the math. And things that I've done when I first started out were a lot more fun. Were a lot less talking head and a lot more fun. I did music to pictures, drawings, and characters, and then I've had computer breakdowns here and there in my life. I've had crap happen in my life. And I show it, and I tell it. Maybe someone can learn something from it. That's how I hope that these things come across. Or even, at the least, is thank God I'm not her. Yeah. Maybe a nap will help. I don't know. I do have a little bit of alcohol here and there, but I don't drink. It's an only once in a while occasion. I don't want it to be an occasion. I don't want it to become a thing. My mom was an alcoholic. And it's so easy to slip into bad habits. And it's not as easy to retain good habits. Such is life. Peace to you all. I love y'all. Upward and onward.